Hey, it's Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show. On the program Monday, we're going to take a look back, of course, at the Super Bowl. What a great game that was. Congratulations to the New England Patriots for winning that. But we're also going to talk about Donald Trump and some news that he made before the game. In fact, some news that he made a day before the game as the transcript, or at least a portion of his interview with Bill O'Reilly started leaking out. If you're not familiar with what happened, President Trump was interviewed by Bill O'Reilly just hours before the Super Bowl kickoff, and the topic of Vladimir Putin and Russia came up. Now, here's the deal. We all know that President Trump wants to get along with Russia, or at least publicly, he wants to get along with Russia. He has not really wanted to say anything bad about Russia, yet the press, including Bill O'Reilly, want to put President Trump in a corner. They keep wanting to hammer the president over Vladimir Putin. The press really wants Donald Trump to say something bad about Vladimir Putin. So you have this, the interview that went through, and you probably saw an excerpt of it when President Trump said, when the exchange started, that Bill O'Reilly was talking about Vladimir Putin and said, Vladimir Putin, he's a killer. Putin is a killer. Trump said, well, there are a lot of killers. Trump said, and I'm reading from a transcript here, we've got a lot of killers. Boy, you think our country's so innocent? You think our country's so innocent? He continued, O'Reilly continued, I don't think any government leaders are killers. Any of our government leaders are killers. Trump said, well, take a look at what we've done too. We've made a lot of mistakes. I've been against the war in Iraq from the beginning. O'Reilly, mistakes are different than, Trump interrupts and says, a lot of mistakes, okay, but a lot of people were killed, so a lot of killers around, trust me. Okay, listen, Donald Trump, President Trump, I know you're not really a politician, and you're, one of the things that fans of Donald Trump love about him is that he's not the normal politician, that he's not polished or anything else. But when you compare the United States government to Vladimir Putin, who is a thug, when you compare the United States government to Vladimir Putin, who we know has invaded other countries, have bombed innocent people, have probably poisoned their political enemies, and when you compare that also to the U.S. military action in Iraq, and say that it's the same as what Vladimir Putin has done, you come across not in a good way. I really think President Trump should offer an apology to the American people and to the U.S. military. This country is nothing like Russia. This country is nothing like Vladimir Putin. This country and our leaders are nothing like the Russians. This country is different. This country is special. This country has freedom. We don't go around and murder or poison our political opponents. It doesn't happen here. It was really disappointing hearing Donald Trump speak like that about the United States. And listen, I voted for Donald Trump. I am so glad that he won over Hillary Clinton. But listen, conservatives, Trump supporters, Republicans, we've got to be able to be honest and have a good conversation. When President Trump says something that is wrong, we've got to call him out on it. If President Obama went out and said something like this about America, comparing America to Russia and saying, hey, well, Vladimir Putin, you say he's a bad guy, you say he's a killer. Well, we've got a bunch of killers over here too. Conservatives would be livid over what President Obama said. So if you're going to be livid over that, but you're not livid over Donald Trump saying it, you're a hack. And you're just a sellout. You're not You're not someone who's being honest with everybody. President Obama went around the world apologizing for how exceptional this country is. He went around the world apologizing for who we are. This is almost in the same vein as that. I don't really believe that Donald Trump thinks that we're just as bad as Russia or that our military is just as bad as Russia, but it sure sounds like that's what he thought. He needs to clarify it. I think he needs to clarify it as soon as possible, and it doesn't just need to be a release from the White House. This is something where all Republicans should get together and say, listen, no, this is a different country. We're a special country. We're better than Russia. We are nothing like the dictatorship of Vladimir Putin. We are nothing like him. He is a thug. He is somebody who has done a lot of really bad things. And we're nothing like that in this country. So, again, I say shameful for President Trump to have said that. I hope he apologizes to this country and to the U.S. military as well. Again, I don't think he really meant it in the way it came off, but it certainly sounded bad. And we would want an apology from President Obama if he were to have said this and in office. That's where we stand now. I'm sure I'll get some Trumpers who are mad at me about this, but I really don't give a damn. Donald Trump was absolutely wrong in comparing the United States to Vladimir Putin and Russia. Period. End of discussion. Tomorrow, here on the Morning Brief, we're going to talk about that ad from 84 Lumber. Did you see that during the Super Bowl? 84 Lumber. They had to retool it a little bit because Fox would not let 84 Lumber air the entire thing, where 84 Lumber dissing the border wall and talking about, I guess, how great illegal immigration is to this country. Nice, 84 Lumber. Very nice. Tune into the Chad Hasty Show, weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. on News Talk 95.1 FM, 790 AM KFYO. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments section, and be sure to subscribe to our videos. Have a great day.